Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all know what time it is. Tuesday afternoon, my Live at 5 session. I'm here in the National Training Center. I'm in the office today. And like I normally am on all day Tuesdays and all day Thursdays. And I want to welcome you to my session today. Just coming off a phenomenal weekend. Celebrated a little bit on my birthday. And I'm thankful to be able to see another birthday, or as some people say on Facebook, another trip around the sun. And again, I want to thank everybody who just sent out a text message or commented on Facebook or in my group me or whatever, well wishes, whatever. I'm thankful that you took the time out of your busy schedule to do that. So I'll wait a few minutes, and then I want to go ahead and start this session today. Entitled the cost of waiting, and we want to talk a little bit about that. I want to stay on the track again this week with our younger folks. You know, not that I don't care about the other folks, but you know, I just want our younger generation to get off to a better start and to be more equipped than what I was when I was coming through. So we're going to talk about that, and you know, we got to talk about tonight at 7 o'clock. ACA, American Classic Agency Opportunity Session tonight at 7 o'clock. Margell Palmer, one of our up-and-coming superstar part-timers, is going to be doing it along with me tonight at 7 o'clock. Again, if you know you want to make more money in 2022 and you want to be in a legitimate business that's recession-proof, that you really can make an impact in the community and wherever you live, you need to join American Classic Agency. We're on a mission this year to put on $1 billion of life insurance in force. That can change the trajectory of our community. So we're on track to do that. I want to welcome everybody to the call. Hey, Shelly, Maria, Pam, Shelly, Maria, Pam, Sherry Arnold. I believe that's one of my church members also watching. So good to see all of y'all this afternoon as we go through my normal Live at 5 session. So again, tonight at 7 o'clock, inbox me if you want the information. Hey, Tabitha, about the ACA opportunity that I've had the privilege to be a part of for the last, I'll just say 20 plus years. So, but anyway, another thing I want to talk about, this is a year, as I always mention, of holiday session and giving. And I've been watching that Richards Foundation. Stan Richards and Sharice Richards, business partners of ours, they're doing a wonderful job in the community. They have a bike thing going on right now where they're donating bikes to underprivileged children in Washington, D.C. And if you feel it in your heart to bless a child with a bicycle, I just know how it was when I was growing up. I think I had a few bicycles, but the one that I remember the most was this white 10-speed bicycle when I was 13 years old. And I couldn't tell you how in love I was with that bicycle. But that Richards Foundation, Stan and Sharice Richards, they have a drive going right now to donate bicycles to the children in Northeast Washington, D.C. So if you feel led in your heart to join their movement, look them up and participate in that as well. But let's get on with my topic today, the cost of waiting. You know, as it relates to planning for our future, it costs us when we wait, y'all. It really does. And this is a message, not just old folks can't learn something, but we want to start teaching our children that you need to start now, right? I mean, there's never going to be a perfect opportunity to start. Last week, you know, I talked to you about the three brothers. Brother Money, Brother Rate, and Brother Time. And we talked about Brother Time being the most significant. You can't replace time, right? You can replace money, you can replace the rate of return, but you cannot replace time. Well, this week, I still want to piggyback on that, but I want us to think about 3 objects as it relates to planning. And I remember when I first got involved in the financial service industry, I remember, I can't remember, I think it was maybe Mark Victor Hansen or Zig Ziglar. But anyway, I remember talking about 3 objects. When I'm thinking about financial planning, when I think about 3 objects, I think about a person, in their late 20s and early 30s, and they start planning for their future. They start saving money, whatever amount that is, but they start planning. And I think about that as a way, if I stuck a marble in your pocket, if I stuck a marble in your pocket, after a while, you'll forget it's even there, right? That's the person that starts planning at a young age. See, when you start young, you don't have to start as big. So you can start just like putting a marble in your pocket. But see, now when you wait till you get into your late 30s, early 40s, and you get married, buy a home, and have a few children, and now you start planning. It's a little different now, and that's just like trying to stick a baseball in your pocket, right? Now, that baseball may fit in your pocket, but guess what? You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, and it's not going to be comfortable. So think about that. Think about where you are right now, and if you took a baseball and stuck it in your pocket, you might squeeze it in there, but it's going to be uncomfortable, right? But then there are some, in fact, there are many that wait until they get in their late 50s or mid 50s or even early 60s, and they really start trying to plan for the future. And by this time, they got grandchildren, they got a mortgage, and they have a lot of debt, you know, with a new car and all that kind of stuff. And now they start trying to save money and plan for the future. And then at that point, we chase returns. See, 5% doesn't sound attractive anymore. You start chasing returns. And we got to remember, as we chase returns, the higher the return, the greater the risk. And that's just like trying to stick a beach ball in your pocket. It ain't going to fit. It's just not going to fit. So I don't know about you, it just makes more sense to start when I'm young, when it's the size of a marble. And after a while, we get to saving that $300, $400, $500 a month. We forget it's even there because we started on a small income, saving that kind of money. But as our income grows, we don't even miss that money. And now some people may be looking at this saying $300, $400, $500. Yes, because we waste that kind of money. I mean, I know people that make $20,000 a year, $200,000 a year, and $2 million a year. We all throw away $100+ a week. Y'all tell me the truth. Y'all know I'm telling you the truth, right? So why can't we teach our children the part of starting now? For you young folks that's in the DMV, if you got the privilege to stay at home with your parents after college or whatever you're doing, and you can stay at home and save money, take advantage of it. Don't be in such a big rush to get out here and live on your own. Stay at home, save some money, delay the purchase of that Lexus, Benz, and Range Rover and all that kind of stuff. Save some money first. See, I didn't have that privilege when I was growing up. I had to stay in an apartment fresh out of college because my parents would live 2.5 hours away. You know, I was starting to get my life together. But for those of you all who have the opportunity and you're in the DMV or wherever you live, and you have a chance to stay home and save some money, take advantage of that. That's the best advice I can give you. And I'm going to wrap this thing up in a minute. But I want you to think about like this too. The cost of waiting. If you're 30 years old and you start saving $6,000 a year, right? $6,000 a year at age 30, and you want to retire at age 65, and let's say you're just getting 5% interest. I'm not talking about double-digit returns because I've learned over the years, moderate gains without losses is going to outperform a volatile marketplace. The people that lost 40% of their portfolio, they would have been happy to get 5% in 2008. So a 30-year-old saving $6,000 a year, that's $500 a month. They spend that at Jasper's in 2 days. Come on, y'all. I'm telling the truth, right? So they got to put in $210,000 to get $569,000 at age 65. That's someone saving $500 a month at an interest rate of 5%. But if they wait until they're 32, that same person waits until they're 32, now they got to save $564 to get the same $569,000. That's the cost of waiting. That means instead of them putting aside $210,000 to get $569,000, they got to put aside $223,000 just to get the same $569,000. That's the cost of waiting. What if that same person waits till they're age 35 and they start planning? Now, instead of saving $500 a month, $564 a month, they got to start saving $679 a month just to get the same $569,000 at age 65. That means now they had to put aside $244,701 to get the same $569,000 by age 65. There is a cost of waiting. So don't wait, y'all. And look, check this out. Now we at the point now they're starting to put a baseball in their pocket. It's going to be very uncomfortable. Now that 30-year-old waited until they were 40 to start planning, and they want that same $569,000. They got to contribute $283,000 now, from $210,000 to $283,000, which means now they're paying, or they're saving $946 a month to reach that same $569,000. So the moral of the story is, start when it's the size of a marble. When your income goes up, you won't feel it. Don't wait until it becomes the size of a baseball when you're in your 40s and now you're starting to plan. It might fit in your pocket, but it's going to stretch a little bit. It's going to be uncomfortable. And sure enough, for sure, don't wait until you get late in your 50s and early 60s, and now you're trying to save, and now you're chasing returns. You're chasing those high returns, which puts you more at risk. And that's just like trying to stick a beach ball in your pocket. It just don't fit. That's my message I got for you today. Let's get this word out to our children and our children's children. And my message also is, we cannot use the same things that our parents and grandparents used. We can't think the same way that folks thought in 1971 and 2021 and expect the same results. We gotta do something different. We gotta do different things. We can't take our children and grandchildren to the bank and open up a savings account. They should be doing something else, like a cash value insurance program. That's my message I got for you today. I thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna be here again next Tuesday. And I've been walking early in the morning, and I'm thinking my topic next Tuesday, my live at 5, I think it's going to be, are you committed? Are you involved? And that's the difference when you're in business. Are you committed or are you involved? Or I was thinking about what's in your wallet, because this is the time of year people are shopping. And I wanted to know if you got more cash in your wallet or more plastic with credit cards going into debt. So I'm toying around with one of those two. I don't know which one it's going to be, but just join me next Tuesday at 5 o'clock, and we will find out. I thank you all for your time today, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good day, everybody. Talk soon. Bye-bye.